coalition of women representing women in London, the Kurdish Women's Movement, have come to Amnesty International to hand in a dossier entitled 100 Reasons to Prosecute the Dictator, the dictator being Erdoğan. This campaign highlights 100 women who've been murdered by either the Turkish state policies or the Turkish state forces directly. We're calling on Amnesty today to take this campaign seriously.
Dilele Emrahdan is one example of a woman who was killed at the hands of Turkish authorities. Dilek, born in 1991, lived with her family in Istanbul and was originally from Maraş and of Ipek. Dilek was one of 5 children of a working mother and father who emigrated to Istanbul and settled in an area of the city. She had 4 brothers and was the only daughter of the family. The house of the family, Dilele Emrahdan, in Istanbul, was searched by special operations on October 18, around 4 o'clock in 2015. Policemen entered the house with shoes on. Dilele Emrahdan asked the police officer to wear overshoes, and the debate ends with a drawn gun with which Dilek is shot. She was taken to hospital, but unfortunately it was too late. The accused policeman got 7 years and 6 months for willful negligent murder, but his sentence was later reduced to 6 years and 3 months. The brother of Dilele Emrahdan made statements to the press about the trial and has now been sued for these statements. In addition, Ebru Timti, Dilek's lawyer, was arrested for similar unlawfulness, so-called unlawfulness, and she went on hunger strike demanding a fair trial and died on the 238th day of her action. So these are examples of women who have been killed at the hands of Turkish authorities, either with very, very little action taken after, or even those actions criminalized later by the people who try to seek justice. And we are here to, again, as we said, to hand this dossier into Amnesty with the hope and the expectation that Amnesty International will take this as a very serious case of a systematic war against women in Turkey, but also by the Turkish state.
This dossier contains 100 names of 100 women. These women are symbols of the many thousands of women who have been killed in Turkey by Turkish state policies. We're going to highlight just some of them today. For example, Ipek. Ipek was only 18 years old when she took her own life, having been raped by a Turkish sergeant, a non-commissioned officer in the Turkish army. She died in hospital as a result of her suicide attempt on the 18th of August of this year. On the 18th of August of this year. She is one example of Turkish state policies. She died.